video, I'm going to show you 3 magic features within Canva that I think are probably the easiest to use and probably the most useful, the things that I use the most when I'm creating designs in Canva. So I'm just in a blank design right now, just a presentation. We'll use the same presentation for the entire video. And I'm going to start in the apps area. So in another video that we talked about bulk create. That was one of the apps that we featured. In this video though, we're going to look at Magic Media. So when I select Magic Media, I have 4 options that I can create. I can do images, graphics, videos, and 3D. We're going to show images and graphics today, but just know that all of this sort of works the exact same way. All right, so we'll start with an image. An image is going to be like a picture. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be like a photograph, but it is going to be like a full picture. So you're going to have an entire background and everything like that. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking for something that's more clip art-ish, you'll want to create a graphic versus creating an image. So I'm going to create an image in this one, and I'm going to do an elephant that's skateboarding in a park. And then the next thing I'll do is I'm actually going to select styles. So this is important because you kind of know what you want it to look like, right? Do you want it to look like a real picture? Do you want it to look like anime? So there are some style things that we do, and I highly recommend you actually select a style before you just let it do whatever it wants. I'm going to choose oil painting in this one. And then I'm also going to select that I'm going to make it landscape. Because I'm using it as a presentation, I want it to kind of fill up the entire page here. And then I'll just come to the bottom and click generate image. Okay, and I've found my image, and then I can just resize it. There we go, to fit my entire page. So that is our Magic Media images. I want to show you one last thing for this before we hop into graphics. I've sort of lumped this together with our magic features within Canva, although it's not technically a magic feature, but I do like showing it with Magic Media. So I have my elephant skateboarding right here, and if I select this image now and come up here to edit, in my edit image menu, I have this image to video option, and if I select that, it will generate a 5-second video clip of this elephant riding a skateboard. So let's see what it does. This gives me a lot of joy. So this is my video now of my elephant riding a skateboard, and that is both Magic Media images and image to video. Image to video doesn't work with everything. It doesn't like faces. So if you try to upload a picture of yourself and do a video, it's not necessarily going to work on that one. So there are some limitations. Okay, so let's go to graphics now. For this one, I'm just going to click this Inspire Me and see what it does. A dinosaur in a tuxedo holding a rose. Sounds great. Again, what I'm looking for in this is that it's more of like a clip art versus it being a full picture. I can still come to styles here, and what you'll notice is that my styles are a little different. They are focusing on the object itself, not the entire picture. So we're going to do hand drawn on this one. And then again, I'll come to the bottom and click Generate Graphics. What I like with Magic Media is that it does create 4 different ones. So you're not stuck to just one single graphic. You can kind of choose which one you like. The other thing I will mention is that you can always come in here and make it more specific. So maybe it's a pink dinosaur in a tuxedo holding a rose. Although I really love this dinosaur and the way it came out. So here is my dinosaur in a tuxedo holding a rose, and it's created that looking like it was hand drawn, So those are our 2 Magic Media examples. The next one I want to show you is actually called Magic Layers. So I'm going to drag a couple downloads that I have. This first one's going to be a very simple graphic. So you may recognize the style of this, and you can kind of see the watermark down there at the bottom, but this is from Notebook LM. So Notebook LM created a graphic for me. I can see that here, but maybe I want to change some things about this graphic. So I actually want to maybe edit some of the titles in there, edit the images, change the colors, whatever it is. So I'm uploading this image, and at this point, I can't edit anything about this image. I'll come here to edit, and then I'm going to select Magic Layers. Now what Canva is doing is it's taking sort of a scan of everything on this page and it's pulling it apart for me. This is a very simple example. As soon as we're done with this one, we'll go to a more complicated example so that you'll be able to compare the two. But this has now taken all this content, and what you can see is everything is now either a text box or something that I can select. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get rid of this Notebook LM watermark. I can also get rid of my background because maybe I don't want that gray background because I'm going to be printing this. So I have my two text boxes at the top. Maybe I don't want this. I just want our lab safety essential rules, and I want it to be much bigger. I can move this graphic now independent from everything else that is on here. And I can also change the font on this. So I'm able to easily customize this graphic here to be exactly what I want it to be, but still kind of in the style of that Notebook LM one. Again, this was an easy example. Let's look at something a little harder. So if you watched our Notebook LM video, this one again might look similar or might look familiar to you. So this is a really complicated graphic. I have not tested this before it, so we're going to do this sort of live right now. I'm going to come to edit, I'm going to do Magic Layers, and we're going to see how this goes. So in my mind, why would I be doing this? Well, there's a couple things. I obviously always want to check for like spelling or grammatical errors on my Notebook LM projects, so that's something to note. But the other thing is maybe I like the style of this and those text boxes that are there are fine, but I want the students to fill those in. I don't want to give them that information. I want them to take what they've learned. So this one has a lot of boxes on it. I want them to take what they've learned and I want them to actually fill in what these things mean. So before I go and click on any of these, I'm going to come up to the top here and I'm going to select position because I want to show you what this looks like. Position, and then right over here on the left-hand side, layers. This shows me everything that it scanned on my Notebook LM graphic. And these are the things that I would be able to edit. So I can edit them or I can change, delete, whatever I need to do, okay? So I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna delete this one. I'm gonna delete that. So what I actually want my students to do, I'm also gonna delete that. I want my students to fill these in. Okay, so now we have a graphic here that my students can actually fill in, and it doesn't have all of the text that was on it before, okay? I may also change these on here as well. So now I've got blank text boxes for my students to actually fill these things in, and it's more of an interactive activity versus a full-blown graphic that I'm just giving to my students. So that is Magic Media and Image to Video and Magic Layers all within Canva.